What's good, everybody? This your boy Zach. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. You feel me? And watching my video. For my new subscribers, thank you. Thank you for supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Um, Please subscribe, comment, and share. Also like. Hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? So you know when I'm dropping these videos. Alright. Pretty much I'm just going to talk about where I come from and what it was like. Pretty much where I grew up and, just being a trans person. Pretty much, my first name is Zachariah, but I go by Zach for short. I'm 26. I'm 4 years on T. I started March 3rd, 2016. I am pretty much 11 months post-op. June 27, 2019 is when I got top surgery. And I moved to Pittsburgh July 25th, 2015. I am born and raised in Georgia, pretty much. So I pretty much knew I was different when I was in 4th grade. I started basically converting to dressing more boyish in 4th grade. I started to know that I was different coming into 6th grade. Pretty much when it came down to dating girls and stuff like that, I knew I was different by the way that, how I held myself. Pretty much it was more like if they didn't know I was a girl, born a girl, then I was good, pretty much. And that's just how it was for me. I was already pretty open about who I was, and stuff like that, just by the way I dressed and how I carried myself. I didn't officially come out to my family as trans until I was a junior in high school. I already knew that I was going to transition as soon as I graduated. That's what I already knew. How I was going to do it, I don't necessarily know, but I was trying to figure out ways to do it. Pretty much growing up in Georgia, there's not many resources, out there for you to actually pretty much go to. Like, therapists is not in the range of down the street where you can just say, hey, can pretty much in Georgia, you have to drive everywhere. So if you didn't have a car, then you was pretty much fucked, really. I didn't live in an area where I can hop on a bus and go downtown and all of that. So it pretty much sucked. I pretty much suffered for a long period of time. Um, Pretty much with the girlfriends I did have, I was pretty much open with them, and pretty much they supported me too, you know. Um, Far as family wise, when I did come out, like, in high school, they at first it was like, oh yeah, and then it was more like closed mindedness and really didn't have that big of a support system, really. So it's like, here's me trying to figure out who I am, struggling with who I am, and trying to understand, you know, who I am and why I feel the way that I do and stuff like that. And it's just like I didn't really have nobody to turn to, talk to. So, excuse me. I pretty much watched this trans man named Kamari. I started watching him when I was a freshman in high school, and I would watch him all the time from every video he dropped. To me, it felt like in every emotion, every feeling, every thought of that I was like, going through, I could relate to him. But it was kind of hard to try to explain it to my family. And so I met like my friend like in like 2015, and it was like, how about you just move to Pittsburgh? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think that's cool. And so I was like, yeah, I'll move to Pittsburgh. Yeah. And for me, it would be like a new start because, like, back home, my friends was like, All right, so I kind of brushed on the topic, but it was like they were kind of close-minded too. It's like, hey, you will always remain as a girl to me, da da da, and all of that. And I was like, you know what? Nah, I just need to go somewhere where nobody knows me. I could start over and be like, hey, my name is Zach, and you know what I'm saying? And they won't be like, no, your name is, because everybody knows, like, when you grow up in this city or like a state that is kind of small and everybody knows everybody, it's not gonna, some is gonna understand, others is just gonna be like, ain't you, and still call you by your dead name. So, but moving to Pittsburgh was pretty good for me because I could start over and I could start different and pretty pretty much just go by who I was. I didn't have to hide and I could just be myself and stuff. So it took about, I want to say, last year I went home for the first time in like 4 years, and it was like, it was different. Everybody started using the he, him pronouns. It was the Zach and not my dead name. And that made me feel good because it's like, before it was like, you would think they didn't really support you, but when you do actually take the steps and to become more independent on your own, it's more like, I have no choice. Not necessarily no choice but to respect it, but where they started to come around and pretty much digest it and start to pretty much support me. And for me, that felt good. But back then, being in high school and trying to figure me out, and you telling them, and it's like, see, as a high schooler, as I go back, it was pretty hard, pretty depressing, pretty sad for me. But still, I came out on top pretty much. And that goes for any trans, pre-trans individual, whether you're a trans woman or a trans man, and feel like you'll never get to your goals. You will. It takes time, but you will. And, it may not be when you want it, but it will be right on time. As soon as, what I mean? And as long as you waited, it'll be worth it. I would say it'll be worth it. And it is hope. Just don't give up and just keep going. Whatever your dreams are, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I thought too. And look where I am now. You know what I'm saying? So it is hope. Don't give up. That's the main thing. Don't give up. Just keep going. So that's pretty much it. I hope you like this video. You know what I'm saying? Give this and enjoy, what I'm saying, watching. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all. I'll holler.